This is our maiden voyage of our new boat. It's a Tracker Grizzly 1648, which means it's 16 foot long and 48 inches wide. And we're out here on Aurora Reservoir. Mom's getting ready to take some pictures and checking out everything. So she's got her fishing pole out, and now she's going to have some crackers, and or actually I guess it's potato chips. So we're going to share them and keep fishing. The one thing we don't have yet are rod holders, which she's talking about now. And since we don't have the rod holders, we have to put our fishing poles down in the boat. I'm wearing a chest camera, which is where the video's coming from today. Haven't really figured out how to put a camera out to record what we're doing, but I should have that out and have that set up next time we come out. It's quiet today on the lake. It's not calm. It's a little windy, but with the 24-volt electric motor, we have no problems at all. It's really quite nice. And we have no seats in this boat, you'll see. The only seat is one that's up in the front there. It's a folding seat, you know, it's like a bath seat. There's one in the back that I'm sitting on. But she's decided that she really doesn't want that seat up there. She doesn't like the way it's on the boat. If she opens it and sits on it, her feet don't touch the inside of the boat. So it's a little nerve-wracking. But we're gonna take it out, and then we'll just set up another kind of seating up front there. But as you can see, there's no seats in this boat, and that's the way she likes it. I think I'm getting to like it too. You can really stretch out, and you can get up and move around, and you don't have to climb over a seat or nothing like that. Now when we take more people out, then it might be a little different story. But you can see she's all stretched out there and enjoying the weather, and we're hoping we can catch some fish. I'm going to tie on this Rapala here. I don't know what the name of this bait is, but I'm hoping that it'll bring in a fish or two. It has in the past when we were trolling with it. Right now, we're not really trolling. Got the motors off. The wind's blowing strong enough that we're moving along at about 9/10 of a mile an hour, 0.9, and so we're kind of trolling. Next time we come out, we'll be more prepared. I'll be more prepared. On the left side of the boat here, you can see there's a flat wall with nothing on it. I'm gonna install some rod holders over there, and I've already installed some something for the tract on the boat, which you'll see in our next video. Two rod holders, but I didn't get them yet. They're coming in the mail. I wonder what this thing is. I haven't used this. You know, I've never caught a fish on a spinnerbait. Why not? Let's give it a try. the depth locator and the fish finder there, that's a Lowrance Hook 5 model. It's got like 7 different screens and configurations you can use. I probably will never use more than 2, but it's kind of neat that it has all that stuff. And since it came with the boat, I guess I should mention what we got with this boat. We saw it at Bass Pro Shop sitting out front. Someone had just traded it in the day that we got there, and for a different type of fishing vessel. So he had already, it's a 2017, and he had already put in the seats. Those didn't come with it when he bought it. So he put the seats in, and he put the 24 volt electric motor on it, on the bow. And it's a 70-pound push, so it's plenty strong enough. In fact, when I have it on full speed, it actually leaves a wake, believe it or not. So it came with that, and it also came with the Lowrance fishing fish finder there that's in front of her, and she's in charge of it today because I can't see it. It's too far away from me. And I'm pretty sure that when he installed it so he could sit up front and see the screen, you know, that way. So, and then it also came with a bimini top, which is located behind me, across the back. It came with 2 2 batteries. Those are your Interstate green topped batteries. Came with 2 of those, and of course the plug in the back. And the seat that I'm sitting on is actually, it came with a post on it, but it was too high. I didn't feel comfortable sitting in it, so therefore I took my post out and put the seat down on the actual bench. The boat's designed to carry 4 people. We have friends that we will probably take out at a later date. But right now we're just trying to kind of get the drift of it, you know, how things work in it and how we can move around, what we need to add, you know, just things like that. She's real happy that we got it, and I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying it, and I think we're going to enjoy it. Unfortunately, we do not have a gasoline motor yet. I know anybody out there who has one, like about a 15 or 25 horsepower for sale, let us know. So now we're getting ready to hook up here. We're up to the dock now, and she's going to jump out and hook us up. The chest camera I'm wearing is kind of I have to keep adjusting it, but trying our best. Like I said, it's a learning experience. So here she's pulling the boat over to the dock here. And she's doing a real good job because she's got a bad arm. I can't, at this point, I really can't do anything to help her, but she is one troop. She's a real trooper when it comes to doing all this. Because of my surgery and everything, I'm still a little topsy-turvy, and standing up in the boat, it's not easy for me, so there she's going to help me out of the boat and after she ties us up. A little chilly today out on the water, so she's going to give me a helping hand here. Aurora Reservoir has this really nice dock. It's a loading and unloading boat. Your boat is really a good setup. The guy right there in front in front of us, he went to get his truck. But it's just a real nice dock. Before, it was terrible. It didn't have a dock. You just loaded and unloaded. That was it. But it has one now, so we're really happy. This guy's just putting in a sailboat. He'll have a good day today. Plenty of wind. Which I should mention, I thought ours handled really well in the wind. I was very surprised that it didn't get blown around and it didn't shake us around that much. So let's go get the car. So we're in the car now, and now back down to where the boat is. Time to get out. So we're hoping that this works well. We're gonna load the boat up on the trailer, and hopefully we won't get wet. Always got wet before. Always had to wade down in the water. So we'll see. Because the electric motor is mounted in the front of the boat, I can't drive it onto the trailer. So because of this nice dock, we can pull it over to the trailer and load it that way. And then in the future, I'm going to have to come up with something so I can drive it on. Kind of would like to move this motor to the back of the boat, but I really don't know how to do that, so maybe it's better to pull than to push. We'll see. So let me fold down the motor, get it up out of the way. It's not the easiest thing to do either. I really hate this kind of setup, but I do like this electric motor, the way it works. I'm gonna have to come up with something different next time. Make it a little easier on me. If I do, I'll show it to you. Okay. Let's pull this boat over to the trailer. I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but today is Saturday. And it's this Saturday and Sunday is no fishing license day. If you want to come fishing, as long as you don't mind paying to get in the park, you can fish without a license. And that's a pretty good deal because licenses are $25 here in Colorado. And so being able to fish for 2 days with no license is kind of a big deal. So there's a lot of boats out today. Okay, so we got it about as far as it's gonna go. And I've decided that I'm gonna have to get wet. As soon as she comes down and grabs this rope and holds it in place. Take my shoes off. Gonna way down into this cold water. And it looks dirty here, but it's only because it's close to shore. Out on the lake itself is really clear water. In fact, I'll be showing you some of that in a later date when I get my underwater camera set up. Alright, let's crank it up. Very sandy here. There's concrete underneath, but it's real sandy, and because of the sand keeps blowing in. So I'm kind of squishy with my toes here. The reason that there's no audio, just to let you know, is because my camera is a GoPro, and it doesn't have, when it's inside its waterproof case, you can't hear it. It has a microphone, but you can't hear it, so I said to add the audio this time. Next time I'm going to have it where we'll have audio and you can hear us talking and conversationaling on the boat. Okay, we're all hooked up here, so it's time to pull the boat up to the main area so we can get it off the trailer, or not get it off the trailer, but get it all tied down. Thank goodness for four-wheel drive. I didn't have it. I had it in two-wheel drive. It was slipping a little bit. Stuck it on four-wheel drive, and away we went. Worked out really well. Yep. Okay, so now we're up here on in the boating area where you keep your trailer, and just so happens we do have a handicap license plate, so therefore we can park in the handicap spot. So unhook the power and unhook the drive cable. She's already unhooked the power. And the boat is teetering a little bit. So at this point we found out that's really a good deal, because now I can slide the boat back and forth on the back here to get it placed in the right direction and get the grooves lined up on the float boards underneath, guide rails. So now I'll crank it the rest of the way up and put on the safety. Hook on the safety latch. We enjoyed the day. We had a great time. Like I said, it was our first time out in this boat. We've learned a lot of what we're going to have to do. Number one, take that chair right there out and the post. She just wants to be able to sit down up there, and she'll grab a couple of sodas, and you can't see it from here, but there's a real nasty storm coming our way. and she's making point of that. Really, really a storm. Let's get out of here. So we'll stop at the aid station up here, not the aid station, we'll stop at the station up here and get a wire put on our boat. So this lady's gonna do that. They put this wire on your boat so that you can't put it in any other water but this one. So when I come back next time, they won't be checking, do you have this, do you have that, and how dirty is the boat and all that stuff. So all in all, we had a great time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you next time.